Welcome back. Well, she is known as the oddest drag queen in history, and tonight fans can meet the star in person tonight in Portland.
Yvie Oddly is making a stop in the Rose City to promote her newly released memoir, the book titled All About Yvie, Into the Oddity, and it's now a #1 Amazon bestseller. The season 11 winner of RuPaul's Drag Race worked with author Michael Bach to give us an in-depth look into her life on and off the stage. And before you can meet her tonight, we're meeting her now. Yvie Oddly joining us in studio to tell us more about her new memoir and what she hopes fans take away from it. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Glad you're here.
She's going to give a face reveal. Sometimes it's like a wig reveal, but today it's going to be a face reveal.
Exactly.
You gotta go meet her tonight.
Honestly, this is step number 1 to having flawless makeup is wear your underwear on your face.
Well, your story is fascinating, which is, I'm sure, a good reason to create a memoir. But I want to hear it from you. Why create this? Why make this journey with a memoir?
I think my story is what helped me relate to people across the world. It's what helped me garner any sort of fans or support. I think I'm a pretty decent artist, but going on Drag Race, the thing that I heard more than anything else is how people really identified with some part of the story that was shown. Mm-hmm. And I figure if people really like the story, then they deserve to hear the whole thing.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, and I mean, the story is not all roses. It has its thorns. So can you talk a little bit about your background and how some trauma and maybe your childhood shaped you to be who you are today?
I mean, as many queer people will understand, I was othered before I ever knew why, before I ever really started expressing myself in ways that I even understood. So if you take that and mix it with this complex intersectionality of identities, I'm queer, I'm mixed race, I've got 8,000 different family parts who all came together to raise me. I'm from the middle of the Midwest where you don't see this
It's true. Yeah.
a lot, and it took so much of all of that to kind of grind me into this person who was at first scared of standing out, scared of being weird, and through the power of drag, once I started playing with it, I found that there were some life hacks to not necessarily following every societal rule.
Yeah. Well, how did you take that to, and again, winner of season 11 of RuPaul's Drag Race, which congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I mean, what does that mean to you? Not only to win for the sake of, yeah, I won, but what message does that send? How did you take that win?
I think in the grander scheme of things, the message that it sent is that drag is this punk art form. Right now it's been getting a lot of swell over the last couple of years because some politicians have rediscovered that we exist. So it really meant for me that as much exposure as we're getting, as many opportunities, as many places as you can see drag, that there is something still about the core of what it means to be a drag artist that riles people up because it's saying, I don't believe in all the rules we have to follow every day.
So Yvie, drag is, you said, punk. It's camp. It's so overly exaggerated and it's fun. So tell me, what does it take to be the oddest drag queen in history?
Ooh, geez, I don't know if I want to fight for that title. I've seen some pretty weird stuff here.
Welcome to Portland.
Yeah,
We're so happy to have you.
I guess what it takes is just belief that you're doing the right thing, belief that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, that it feels authentic, As long as your experience feels authentic to you, what harm could you really be doing the world, focusing on becoming your best self?
Yeah,
So.
that's quite the message. Regardless of your I guess, path in life. That's good advice that I feel like anybody can take to heart. Okay, before we let you go, again, you're here in town because of this book signing tonight for your memoir. What is the title? Where is it going to be at? When can people find you? What's the story here with the memoir and where people can find you tonight?
The title of the book is All About Yvie, because it's all about Yvie.
Oh, there you go. On the shirt.
I'm gonna be here in Portland tonight. You can catch me walking around the streets. But also I have a book signing.
Yeah, the book signing. We can fill you in the detail. You've been across the country and dealing with luggage issues and escaping storms on the East Coast. So we have the details for you. We can wrap this up.
Let her rest.
Yes, it's been quite the day.
World, we're just living in it.
We do appreciate the time, Yvie. It's awesome.
Yes, you can meet Yvie tonight in Portland. She'll be at Bishop and Wild Books on Northwest Thurman Street from 6 to 8 p.m. A book purchase is required, and you can pick up her book, All About Yvie, Into the Oddity, right now wherever you buy your favorite book. So if you didn't know, that's where you're going to be tonight from 6 to 8
We're going to
p.m.
usher you there later tonight.
Sweet.
All right.